now back into play with our C grade match. We're going to have two C grade shotguns coming up with the shackles in between. And now it's going to be coming in from our blue team, Vamos a Mexico. Here's the number one. Our number one now from this Vamos Mexico team. It's going to be coming up here against Anderson. Anderson can't quite get her racket around to it. It's going to be the first one on the board.
Balls in, it's a big high one out the back, pulls out front nicely for Anderson. Anderson down on the paint pony, comes up, gets the racket on, nice little one side slap pick up there for Anderson. Anderson now, Paul making her way down the field. We've got Rachel, we've got Peterson, Peterson on chase, we've got Banks playing the back rower number 3, I believe. We've got Juliana, we've got Peterson on chase. Anderson now comes up the quarterway, looks for her number one, big high one from far away, back at the Hawks. Can't quite get a racket on. Looks like it's in the goal scoring area right there for Hall. Hall makes an onside pickup, throws in 2 or 3 cradles for good measure. Regathers the consciousness, regathers the form. Right, left, jump, dodging, ducking, dipping, diving, and dodging. She sees an opening. She sees the underarm shot. Goal!
All right, balls in, on the ground on this near hand side. It's going to be Peterson here on the near side. Got to put a little bit of outside leg on that horse. Bring it in, collecting her reins, collecting her thoughts. A lot of pressure here from Osler. Osler now putting a little bit of pressure on that near hand side, but she's going to wheel and deal right back into this midfield area. Now, coming across the halfway line, has to check out. Beautiful work there from Osler to be able to push that ball away from the pressure area, but it's nice and around the area. Now, a lot of real estate here, left to right, right to left, moving for her number one. Beautiful connection here by the Triple Crown ladies now. Nice and easy. Anderson trying to get between those PVC pipes and that number one, but it's going to be a little too late. Goal, goal, goal.
Getting the horses right, it's another big high one for the threes. It's Banks. Banks now, big cradle, left hand wheel. Out of pressure, into pressure, sees the gap, throws in the cradle on the back door. We've got Hostler on one side, Paul on the other. It's a horse race now. She sees an opening. Cradle jumps up, cuts back in the back door. Move. Juliana makes a right hand turn. Is there a pass? No. Peterson now, possibly Banks, not quite sure about these names. There's a cradle and underarm pass, racket to racket. Juliana doesn't miss many of those. Juliana now, right hand wheel. Anderson matching her stride for stride, step for step, jump for jump. Juliana throws in the cradle, draws the Under Armour from the boot, and no goal. Anderson now, ball and racket. It's a big high one over the tippity top of the mountain. Who's out front? Looks like it's going to be Triple Crown. Banks is on. Onside pickup, runs over the top. Nobody wants it. You can't score without a possession here. There's another little pickup. Bobbles it near the sideline now. Who's up on it? Looks like it's Peterson. No, Peterson runs over it. Hauls the next one on. She doesn't miss many of those. Oh, no. Looking like some chameleons. Stuck in a bag of Skittles with the confusion out there right now. Ball's the ground, picked up there by Peterson. Peterson throws in the big high Hail Mary to absolutely herself. Peterson, Banks, not quite sure, jumps out. Coming down the sideline now, Juliana out front. Anderson comes up on the off-bracket side. Cradles back, Hostler on chase. She checks up out of pressure beautifully. Now, right hand jump. There's a cradle, there's a pass. It's over the 30-yard line, racket to racket. Juliana's got an amazing catch skills on her. Near the back line, jukes, dodging, ducking, dipping. Juliana now, she's going to try the Aussie Under Armour from the boot. She cradles, cocks it back, she puts it through, and no, leaves it wide again. Emily marks the point. Here's your play. Do we get a pass over there? Yep, racket to racket. Coming out, close now, Hall. We've got Banks on the off-racket side. Looks like she's got the shoulder, but Hall's working her way down. Nice and slowly. Triple Crown now coming over the racket side. Do we get a swing on? No, we don't. There's a check. There's a bounce over the 30-yard line. She's got the 3 out of position. Underarm shot. Bang. There's the goal.
And shotgun. That wraps up. Now, ball's going to be up, ball's going to be in, ball's going to be down onto the ground for our Vamos a Mexico team. It's going to be, she said Kira's number 2? Yep, Kira in and out of the racket of Kira here. Now into the racket of our CPC1, number 1. Nice and easy coming in. Is that Carly? Yep, Carly now with a bounce and trap, a shot, and a goal. All right, back on the far side. Didn't you say it's on CPC? And now I'm teaching you terrible. back onto the ground. Looks like we're playing polo, not Polocrosse. I love to see a smile on the face though whenever we make it. All right, a little bit of deliberation between our umpire and chief umpire. We figured out exactly who needs to have possession of the ball. It's going to be a 10-yard throw here for our number 3 out of the back, but it's not quite going to be the one into her back. Goes for a very strong stretch is our number 1. And now back in with Carly. Carly now over the line. A lot of pressure coming in. It's a wonky bounce. And here, still on the ground. It's going to be left. It's going to be right. It's going to be right back into the racket of our CPC number 1. Up and through and goal. What are these names? Woo! All right, back to the near side. We're in. We're ready. We're going in and out of the racket here. Beautifully done by Rachel. Rachel now, Peterson looking for a little bit of time, a little bit of space. Goes ahead, a little cradle there to make sure that ball stays in her racket. Wheels, steals, away from pressure. Beautifully done here, but it's Maddie Hosser. Hosser trying to put a little bit of pressure across the halfway line. Couldn't quite get there. No pressure on our off racket side. Absolutely what you want. Now, Matt's trying to get into a little bit more position. Carly trying to get a little bit more position as well. Oh my Lord! It's a beautiful snag there by Carly Hall. And as the pass goes from the area number 1 into the number 3, but it's going to be now moved forward here across the halfway line by Carly Hall. Hall now about to get double teamed here, but it's going to be beautifully written here by Ms. Hall. Hall now with the 3 on her off racket side has plenty of time, plenty of space to get into that area. Lovely sit, lovely check, and she's just going to go ahead. Find the good free real estate. Take your time. Take your drive. Screws up those haunches. Moves left, moves right, pushes forward, drives shoulder, tight angle. Ah! Just going to be wide to the right. Missed shot opportunity coming out. If the number 1 of the opposing team misses their shot on target, right, the opposing number 3 is able to take a 10-yard throw across that 30-yard line into the midfield, as we just saw there. Beautifully done by Rachel. Rachel now looking for her number 1. Beautiful communication between the ladies. Great that you ran. Lovely catch, lovely pass, lovely strength there shown by Abigail. Abigail trying to push that number 1 as far away from the goal as possible. Couldn't quite get there. It's very well composed though by our triple crown number 1. Left, right, left. Drives across the face. Lovely piece of settling down. Left, right, left. Underhand shot. That's a lovely goal. All right, now ball on the far side. It's going to be thrown in, down on the ground, onto that area side. It's going to be left, it's going to be right. It's going to be picked up here by Carly Hall. Hall now with not a lot of real estate, but she goes ahead and has a lot of help on her racket side. Goes ahead and moves away from pressure. Bob's right, moves left. Knows that number 2 cannot come to that area with her all the time in the world. Young gun cannot make that bounce stick. Neither can the number 3 here, Rachel. Rachel can't quite get there. Peterson around to it. Carly around to it. 9. It's going to be left. It's going to be right. It's going to be stayed on the ground, but it's going to be right back in the racket here. Carly Hall. Hall now with a lot of pressure on that off-racket side. Exactly what she wants. Goes ahead, flips her reins, flips her thoughts. Moves herself away from the pressure. Wants to give her a little bit more room to be able to get some speed, get some momentum, get your drive shoulder across the face goal. But she cannot. She goes ahead to the near hand side. Left, right. Shimmy right, shimmy left, loads those haunches, going for this little cheeky side hand, and that's going to be a lovely goal. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, those 6 minutes are up, and it is Chaka. All right. I guess we're just going to slow down our Polocrosse a little bit here, ladies and gentlemen, as we move into our singers. All right, we're back into play, nice and easy. Now, in the racket here, Carly Hall. Carly trying to get a little bit more space in between them and the opponents. What's the score?
Again, great job.
Now, Carly Hall hesitates a little bit, finds a little bit more real estate to move that horse into, coming up into the line. Knows that number 2 can't really pressure. Drives forward. Beautifully done there by Rachel. Rachel now trying to stay between her and the PVC pipes. Carly trying to create a little bit more freedom to be able to move that horse left. Get some momentum. Drag Rachel in, does so beautifully. Lovely piece of hesitation, ladies and gentlemen, and that's just another goal. Making sure we're all facing the correct direction. All right, ball's up, ball's down. Ball is going to be out of the back. An absolute missile from the arm of Riley Wright. Into the racket here. Yeah, Abby now. Anderson going to one Carly ball down with a lovely offside catch and a lovely underhand goal. The underhand. Bowling racket. O'Farley says, here's your mark, play. Here comes Rachel trying to find a little bit of room to be able to get her some momentum. Does so, goes back towards her own area. She says, I'm going to find here. Beautifully done by Vanessa trying to get in between their toes. Bad here. Rachel doing her best, but Abby keeping that number one far, far away. Beautiful field work here by Maddie Haas. Ross trying to get that ball. Ball is pumped up and in. Going for the Hail Mary, but it's not quite going to come off. Who's going to be the first one around to it? Is it going to be our number three? Is it going to be our number one? Is it going to be either one? I doubt it's going to be one or the other. It has to be. Now, onto the near side. It is going to be Hannah now, Hannah drives, shoulder, gets a shot off, and that's going to be a good one there for our Triple Crown team. Getting all the points off. And now here, it's going to be right in the racket here. Rachel is now trying to get away from that pressure. Lovely little cradle back, cradle forward. Away from the pressure again, cradle back. Now, a lot of pressure moving on from Carly and Maddie. Carly trying to get that ball in the slots. Rachel just says, you know what? Let's just throw her in there. But it's going to be Abby now. Abby, beautifully done here as she wheels and deals right around here. But she's going to see all the traffic go on to her right-hand side. So she says, you know, I'm going to go left. But it's going to be an absolutely wonky bounce. And it's taken up there by Hannah. Trying to drive. Doesn't quite get the connection into her number three. And it's going to come off so a couple more shoulders and out on the sideline. Wind it up. Back into play. Rachel is now a lot of pressure here from Maddie Haas. Trying to put a little bit more pressure on it, but it's going to be incomplete into her number one. Hannah can't quite get there. It's going to be now for Maddie. Looking for her number one, number two. Carly calling for it. It's going to be almost intercepted there by Rachel. Rachel can't quite be the first one around to it. And it's going to be we're cool, we're calm, we're collected. I don't know. I wasn't worried about it. I don't know what y'all were worried about. In here now, looking for her number one. Hannah now trying to create a little bit of separation between her and Abby. Abby can't quite get there. It's going to be just absolutely blocked up behind her. Who is that? Is that Rachel? Is that Brett Favre out there? Holy moly! Now, looking for the number two. Can't quite get there. For here, it's going to be Kira. Ball and racket, exactly what she wants. She wants to go get that ball into her number one. Now, Hannah doing a good job, trying to stay central. Stay as an option, beautifully done. Bobbing left, bobbing right. Finds a little bit of free real estate. It's Kira now. Looking for the race into the bracket here, but that is Chaga. Big round of applause for these riders and these horses, and that's their last Chaga of this game period. Woo!